Hey, and we are live.
Hi everyone, we are the Supernova Sisters and we're here to supernova the shit out of your life. So I'm Kelly Sherlock and I am a freedom educator and digital entrepreneur. And what that means is that I help create an income online so that you can live a freedom lifestyle.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Kelly. Well, I'm Michelle. I'm coming to you from Nelson, New Zealand. And I'm very much the same like Kelly, but I am a mumpreneur. So I actually work from my kitchen table. It's where I'm actually coming from today. So it's not always working from a beach of the world. And we are going to show you how we've been able to generate an income online. So I'm going to share my screen with you now. And then Kelly is going to start for us. Okay, and there we go, Kelly.
So let's talk free Facebook marketing secrets and strategies all the seven-figure income earners use to grow their business. Now, before we get started, I'd like you to remove all distractions. I hope you're excited to learn some of the information behind our super secret free Facebook marketing strategy. But first, I'd like to ask that you set aside all distractions, and I promise that we will show you some super simple ways so that you can generate more leads for your business and start living the lifestyle you dream about. Now, some of the problems you may be encountering in your business are you don't have a consistent flow of quality leads. And none of us like to hear the next one, but your offer keeps getting rejected. And team duplication. I mean, there's only one of you, so how do you teach your team to duplicate your success? And that last one, ugh, you hate pestering your friends and family. So stick around to the end. I'd just like to go through with you how today's webinar will run. We'll address those pain points I just mentioned up above. I'm going to deal with these first few slides and then I'm going to hand over to Michelle so that she can do the middle section. We'd then like to share our offer with you. Now, I don't have a chat open, but given you're here and you're watching, we're going to assume that you're happy to hear our offer. Then we'll go onto Facebook and show you live just how some of those theories work. So on to our first point, consistent flow of quality leads. Now, our biggest thing that we had to get right with our business was clarifying our purpose and our why, and therefore determining who our target market is. So a common misconception is that everyone is a prospect, and I want to tell you not to fall into that trap. And if you have fallen into that trap, then keep listening, because not everyone is a prospect. You can't market to everyone. So when you're clear on your purpose and your target market and focus on providing value to them, the right people will show up for you. Now, and that's it. This is why we want to provide value before people purchase. So you need to think about what's in it for them as opposed to what's in it for me. So groups and fan pages on Facebook have an astronomical number of potential leads or prospects. But first you need to locate pages or groups that are in alignment with your target market. So you need to then like and comment on posts in fan pages and groups, and people will see that you've shown up and they'll check out your Facebook profile. So Michelle's going to go a little bit further into depth with that just a little bit later down the track. So the last thing that you need to do is create a very powerful bio on your Facebook profile and ensure it's set to public. Now, I know some people have a bit of a concern about privacy for your family and friends. So what we highly recommend that you do is that you set up a separate profile for your business, and then that way you can keep those things separate. So The next thing that we want to deal with, and that we'll show you a little bit later on down the track as well, is eliminating rejection. And this is a tough one. I mean, any business, regardless the type of business that you have, whether it's network marketing, affiliate marketing, whether you're a coach or have a fitness business, or, you know, any of those, any other business, it is all about building relationships. So, you know, I want to ask you, and, you know, have a think about how many times have you shared your opportunity with people, but you keep hearing things like, oh, no thanks, that's just not for me, or, you know, it's really not my thing, or, you know, network marketing, yeah, I just, you know, it's just not for me. So now I can't see a show of hands, but let's face it, most of us have had this experience either a few times or a lot. And we mostly experience this when we are focused on pitching our business opportunity to someone, or constantly talking about the features and benefits of what we're selling. And that's why rejection is showing up for you. So, like I said earlier, not every person you talk with is a prospect. So you really need to stop treating them like they are. And part of this can be really, you need to look at if you've got a lack mindset, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Because, you know, when you treat everyone like they're a prospect, in some ways there's this desperation to it, and you end up repelling people. You know, that's the energetic frequency that you're sending out. So in order to eliminate that rejection, you need to get to know your prospect. You need to build rapport with them. You need to find out what their dislikes and their likes are. So what if we could show you a strategy that removed all of this rejection, that you would know whether someone was interested in your product or service before you made the offer? People do business with those people that they know, people that they like, and people that they trust. And we will show you how to build that authority so that people are chasing you down to join your business. Essentially, we're going to teach you how to build rapport with your cold market with a proven strategy that works time and time again. Now I'm going to hand you over to Michelle here.
Excellent. Thanks so much, Kelly. So team duplication is so important. And a lot of people, when they join an online business, they're really concerned, like, how are they going to be able to create that? So you want your team and downline to have as much, if not more, success than you. I'm really excited to say, you know, there is only one of you, which is where we use some pre-recorded trainings that Darren, a Millionaire Mentor, usually charges his students $997 for, and it's provided free of charge in our secret Facebook group. Now, this training is what Kelly and I have both used, and it's how to recruit new reps into your business in 6 to 45 minutes. Well, what would that mean if you could start recruiting people that quickly, and not only that, have your team duplicating your results and the results of a 7-figure earner? So let's be honest, the reason we often don't have the success we desire is because we have some emotional blockages and negative beliefs and behaviors that hold us back. And it's the reason we aren't able to duplicate results with our team. And that's where the Millionaire Mentoring will transform the way you think, feel, and act. We will teach you mindset strategies to overcome your emotional and mental blocks that ultimately better serve you and your team. So I know when I first started working online, I was really, really struggling. And it wasn't until I connected with the Millionaire Mentor, said, you know, what is it that's going on? And he's like, Michelle, it's probably a slight tweak to what you're doing. And look at your mindset, drop your ego, surrender your pride, and be coachable. And you shouldn't have any reason to be struggling anymore. So I just followed what he did. And, you know, I just knew that I didn't want to be, you know, pestering my friends and family. I wanted to learn how to attract and close leads from my cold market, and that cold market was really going to be Facebook. So as we know, Facebook is massive, and as of the 31st of December 2016, it had 1.86 billion users. So there's literally over 1 billion leads out there. So I know with some of the groups out there or the businesses out there, they do ask you to create a list of, your 200 closest friends and family and pitch them your offer. I have been in one of those business opportunities myself, and I just remember going, oh, I don't want to do that. But all the training we teach you will work as well with your warm market, and you'll learn how to approach them better and more respectively without your friends and family feeling like they're being harassed. I mean, there really is absolutely nothing worse than feeling like you're pestering your closest, nearest and dearest. So with this business opportunity, we have the most incredible comp plan, and I will actually take you through that a little bit later on. But what would your life be like if you fast track the growth of your current business and add an additional income stream to that if you wanted to? How would your life change if you started making $1,000 commissions? Now that's in US dollars, paid direct to your bank account. What would your life be like if you could increase your current earnings to perhaps 10,000 US dollars per month, or perhaps even more? So I'm just going to show you some of the income results that we've been able to generate in this business. So there is myself. This was in my very first month of starting, just a few months ago. So as I said, I was a mum. I am a mum of 2 young boys. This is Yassine. He made over 9,000 US dollars in 20 days. He is 19 years old, and he thought his age was actually going to be against him, but he was able to turn that around and create these fantastic results. Kim Justice, she was actually in the fitness industry, and she was tired of getting up really early in the morning and taking people through their fitness regime. So she started online, and she was able to generate $16,000 in 7 weeks. And then we have Nathan, an amazing $24,000 in 9 weeks. And guys, ladies, this is all by using the free Facebook marketing strategy that we're going to touch on very, very shortly. Robbie, another young gentleman, I believe he's 17, now 18 years old, made $34,000. And then this is our millionaire mentor, Darren. Okay, he specializes in quantum physics, so he was able to really work on everyone's mindset. And he generated over $200,000 in 8 months. So, I mean, he has a massive team of people. He put in some hard yards. And I know some of you may be looking, going, that figure just seems absolutely out of control. He put the work in. Okay, so some of us, like myself, can only spend a few hours a day because we have children. So we're not going to have these massive results like this. But if you are committed and you have the time on your side as well, you can certainly achieve something like this. So this is exactly how we earn. The total cost to join the program is $1,299 US dollars. So $299 of that goes to the company, and that's actually for the resale rights. And then $1,000 is directly paid to your sponsor. So the first person you personally sign up passes up to your sponsor, and then every sign up after that pays you $1,000 directly into maybe your PayPal account, Payza, you can pay by Bitcoin or any other method payment plan that you decide. Absolutely any method that you like. So however, this is half of what you actually earn. So each one of the 3 sign-ups, for example, will all pass up their first person, the same as you did when you as you did, making you an additional $3,000, which means if you sign up just 4 people, you will make $6,000. I mean, how brilliant is that? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to take you into the front end of the business, which is Millennium Mentoring, and then I'm going to take you into the back end of the business where I can actually show you the income results that I've been able to generate and also what the product entails. So let me just stop sharing here. Okay, so Kelly, just make sure you can see my Facebook page.
No, I can just see your beautiful face.
You can still see my beautiful face. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's because I'm still sharing. Unless I didn't cut you off. Okay. Right. Let me go back to where is my beautiful face? Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. Right. We need to share screen again. And okay, are you still seeing me or can you see my screen?
I am still seeing you.
Oh, here we go. So you don't even need to be techie to do this business, I tell you. Oh, blimey. All right, so.
There we go. Oh, yes, there we go.
Now you can see my Facebook page.
I can see your Facebook page. Yeah.
So as Kelly mentioned earlier, we actually use Facebook to be able to generate those leads and sales for a business. And we use our personal page, we pretty much turn that into an ATM machine. Now you can also use your fan pages, you can use groups as well. But what I'm wanting to show you is how you actually generate those leads on Facebook using the free strategy. So you're wanting to be posting content that is of value. So you want motivation, inspiration, lifestyle, share who you are, where you go out for coffee. People absolutely love looking at food. They love seeing your family, they love seeing your face, because when they see you, they get to know who you are and they like and trust you. Some people like to share a bit of controversy, some people some trivia questions. So you want to mix it up, but it's not really the space that you're going to be sharing a lot of what your business is or your income results. It will edify your team members, especially if you don't have results of your own to start with, which is just an awesome way to go. So I just want to show you a couple of the posts that I've just put on Facebook recently. So this is actually one, it's actually my Instagram account. So it's actually another free strategy I use. And I was able to post my Instagram results on Facebook. Apologies, I have a dog. She just barked. So you'll see that, I've had over 34 people like my post here. And I've also have a number of people commenting. So all these people are actually classified as leads. So it's really important to be able to go back to all of these people and return their likes and return their comments, because that is going to keep the engagement up, and Facebook are more likely to share more of your content on these people's pages. And then you want to be able to, reach out to them. You want to be able to build that rapport. So you just drop them a message and say, hi, how are you? How's your day going so far? And with that, you'll be able to work out a little bit more about, what's going on in your life right now. And, perhaps they are interested in working online. You never know until you actually take that step to be able to have that conversation with them. So I'm just going to take you into the Black Ops group here. And I'm just for a moment, almost had someone turning up. So this is actually our Black Ops Underground Marketing Group. And this is our private group, we've got it secret, which is actually managed by a Millennium Mentor, which is Darren Little himself. And within here, we have a file section, which is our private training for all of our team members. And as we mentioned earlier, Darren has given us access to some really important training videos, which he actually charges $997 people have access to, and that's how we've been able to learn how to generate sales between 6 to 45 minutes, and he actually shows you live exercises on how he does that using his Facebook account. So the business itself is Exodus Elite. So I'll just quickly come in here, I'll sign in. So with this, you can become an online expert and find your absolute pathway to success. So even whether you're in a bricks and mortar business or whether you're in a previous online business, I mean, this here has the strategies to be able to create those sales and amazing, $1,000 commissions online. So we like to call this a personal development and leadership business model. And you can see here that over the last few months, I've been able to generate $22,100 US dollars online, working from my kitchen table with my little rug racks hanging around. And the Exodus system includes what's called the Genesis Library, which is a suite of digital and marketing tools to be able to grow your business. So the Genesis basics, 4-figure promotions, 101 Twitter tips if you're a Twitter person, how to use the autoresponders, Genesis Advanced. Now you can actually purchase this business model for the $299 annually or $99 quarterly. And if you're interested in earning $100 commissions, you can actually purchase the whole Genesis package for the $299 plus the $100. However, if you're wanting to earn the $1,000 commissions and the $100 commissions as well, then the fee is $1,000 to join. And you're actually going to get access to more information here. For example, email copies that sell, hashtag traffic, especially if you're using Instagram, which is one of my favorite platforms. And ultimate list building guide, YouTube bully. So there's so much content in here. Well worth the $1,000 investment. And then there's the personal and professional development, and we actually have 24 interviews of the top marketers. So this is actually Darren Little himself. If you're already on the online space, you may be familiar with some of these people as well, like Ray Higdon and even the lovely Tracy Walker. So I'll just come out of the Genesis library. And as I mentioned, we have a full marketing suite as well. So you don't need to be creating your own sales pages or even an autoresponder, which is where I capture people's names and email addresses. It's all here for you. And just let me have a look. So guys, marketing system. Okay, so we have, there's different sales pages here. And lead capture pages is what I want to show you. Okay, so we have about 6 capture pages that you can use. Ones that work really well on your phone. This is one of my favorite ones, looking for the financial freedom. And it comes with a 5-minute presentation just at the back end. The Lamborghini. Now this is a really cool one. I'll show you. I'm not even into fast cars, but this one I like. So that's pretty sweet ride there. And then for myself, this is really important because I started working online because I didn't want to put my children in daycare. So again, you can find out more. You never need to miss one precious moment if you have to. If you could fully automate and paying your bills. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell in regards to the business that we provide here. And of course you have all the support of your sponsors, which would either be Kelly or myself, and then we have the weekly trainings and webinars by our Millennium Mentor as well. So there's a humongous amount of team support that we have. So I am going to stop sharing my screen and pass you back to Kelly.
No, you need to keep sharing your screen so that we can have the PowerPoint presentation.
Oh my goodness, there we go. Just as well, Kelly, I've got you on my side.
That's fine, it's fine.
All right, let's do this one more time. Okay. There we go, Kelly. Am I in the right place for you?
Thank you so much. So what do leading marketers do with this money that they earn from this business? Well, they scale their other businesses. They use the money for paid traffic to other offers. So maybe you have another network marketing business, skincare line or something like that, and you can actually create some paid traffic. You know, if you're promoting an education training program, you can drive traffic to it so you can increase your residual income. You know, if financial freedom is what you're seeking, then this will absolutely provide that for you. Now, you're probably sitting there, you know, a little bit nervous, scared, you know, and I totally understand that if this is the first high ticket offer that you've ever looked at. I know that I was a little hesitant. Actually been burned in another online business. And what I really understood about this is that this is really about personal development and leadership. And if you're a network marketer already or in any other business, then what I will say is that we have a tremendous number of brilliant leaders in this business. The personal development and training you will get alone is well worth the price, even if you don't make a single cent on a sign-up. So at the beginning, when you're just feeling things out and starting to do a little bit of training, there's weekly hangouts, like Michelle said, and so much training. We're going to do the heavy lifting for you. So here's what you need to do. First off, when you join with Michelle or myself, you'll receive access to Darren Little's Facebook training, which he usually sells for $997. Now, if you don't know who Darren is, he's a highly experienced internet marketer. We're talking a seven-figure earner who has over 25 years of experience in internet and network marketing. Second, you'll go through the training and apply what Darren teaches. And it absolutely works. Your job is to invite people to take a peek at our opportunity and to the weekly hangout. Our job is to help you get 1 or 2 sign-ups per week. So let's supernova your success by making $1,000 commissions while you sleep. I mean, we are rolling out campaigns that have generated over 13,000 in a single day, over 25,000 in a single week, over 100,000 in a single month. We have made over $1 million online using these strategies in our team. So I want to break it down for you. What are you going to get? So you will get the Genesis library, like Michelle showed you, which is $1,000, and you'll also pay an additional $299 Exodus Elite annual fee. This and where all the incredible value really is Darren Little's training, which is $997, plus the Millionaire Mentoring, which is worth $10,000. I mean, he normally charges his students $10,000 $10,000 for this millionaire mentoring. So I realise that there's actually an addition here, but that's a total value of $11,996, which you're going to get for $1,299 today. So Michelle and I would just like to say thank you so much for watching. Take action now. Reach out to either Michelle or myself and be one of 50 families that we help make 100K or more in 2017.
Absolutely. So it's fantastic to have you here. Thank you for taking the time out to watch us, and go and supernova yourself to success and reach out to either Kelly or myself. We are from down under, but we're here to help pretty much 24/7.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye for now.
Thank you. See you later.